Hi, Liberty back with another series of instructional videos for our instructor certification. This time we'll be covering the strict military press. So we've already previously gone through the clean. You'll have your client, of course, approach the bell and set it between their feet. Again, so this is so we can get the posterior chain engaged rather than having them simply bend forward to pick up the bell. Alright, so we're going to get the bell in the clean position, making sure, or having your client make sure to do a double check before they do any kind of pressing. So this is going to make sure that they are set up for an overhead lift. The hips have got to be pressed forward, and so we've smoothed out this front of the hip here. If they're soft here, you know that they're not ready to press. Have them do a double check, putting the hips forward, squeezing the glutes as if they're squeezing something, a coin between their cheeks. From here, we're going to have them brace the abdominals, just like they're preparing for a punch. This again is going to activate the transverse abdominal muscle and support their spine for any kind of weight overhead. The kettlebell should be centered directly over top of their leg, so instruct them that they can't hang it off to the side or sitting on top of the shoulder. Sometimes guys will do this just because of the muscularity of the chest, and or women because they may be large chested. And really we just want to teach them how we create a pocket over the anatomy. A V pocket, the bell will sit nicely in that and it won't bang up their anatomy. So from here, this time, instead of doing what we call that bear claw grip, we're going to do a full grip on the bell. And the difference between this is that anytime you're pressing a weight overhead in a strict military fashion and not a ballistic kind of exercise like the snatch or the jerk, this is going to be slower and controlled. So we want to utilize the musculature underneath of you, which would be your lat muscles. And by making a tight fist, you actually engage those muscles. So we don't want to work just the shoulder joint alone. From here, we're going to make sure that the bell is sitting deep enough on the hand that it's again sitting against that ulna, and we've closed the gap between the side of the hand and the bell handle. So all those things are very important before you instruct your clients to actually press the bell overhead. Alright, next one is when the bell goes up, you don't want to enforce that there's any particular path that the bell is going to take up. Everybody's shoulder anatomy is different. So we want them to take the path that is natural for their body. If they're trying to do a strict GS press with a straight up and down path, some people that have rotator cuff injuries might not be able to do that. So let them take the path of least resistance. Usually it's in kind of a half moon type position as the bell goes from almost a palms in to a palm forward position at the top. So they're going to squeeze the bell handle tightly. Again, do a body check underneath the bell. Is my core tight? Are my hips forward? Are my glutes tight? And are my feet flat on the floor? Sometimes you'll want to watch people because they actually roll their toes up and back, or they'll roll to the outside of the feet. Some women may pronate, cave in. So stack your body underneath of you. It's called bone stacking. You want everything to be in alignment. Okay, we're getting ready to press. You can also have them squeeze the other hand tightly. There is a transference of power and a cross pattern across the body. So squeezing here, squeezing bell handle, and you'll have them exhale slowly on the hard part of the lift, which is the press. So here we go. Alright, so at the top of the lift, make sure that they have straightened their arm fully. If they're not looking in a mirror, they may think that this is full lockout. So you really have to get them to punch, punch, punch high towards the ceiling. Keeping the bell in alignment with the shoulder, with the hip, the knee, and the ankle. Alright, from here, you're in full lockout position. From the side, again, it's back behind the ear. A lot of clients, again, will have the bell forward, like so. So just having them lean forward, almost like they're in ski boots. So this is full extension of the bell at the top. From here, we're going to pull the bell back down actively. So we're going to, again, engage this bigger lat muscle here and pull the bell back into position. So it's really two hard moves, the push and the pull. So they should be using that braced or that partial breathing, reverse breathing, sometimes it's called in martial arts. So here we are again. My body's set up underneath of me. Tight grip here, tight grip on the bell. Press the bell into full lockout, and then pull the bell back down. And that is a good demonstration of the strict military press.